In this video, we are going to talk about 10 secret facts about Disney. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Let's start. Number 10. Tinker Bell really does fly. Tinker Bell may be seen flying over the night sky towards the conclusion of the Once Upon a Time night show at Magic Kingdom. While the children are enthralled by the wonder of a fairy soaring across the sky, the grown-ups are probably trying to figure out how she did it. The cat's out of the bag now, because we're going to spill the beans on a Disney secret. Tinker Bell is really pushed out of Cinderella's castle via a window. On a tiny little cable, she can fly over the night sky. Tink, on the other hand, will not make it to the finish unless she is pushed hard enough. As a result, Tink will have to rely on her arm strength to get to the conclusion of her flight route. Cast members that perform in this park must have a lot of upper body strength because of this requirement. Tinker Bell is often portrayed by a guy in this specific scenario. Number 9. What Disney secret is hiding on the Be Our Guest ceiling? If you get a reservation at Be Our Guest, one of the finest Disney restaurants, there are a lot of little things to appreciate. The entryway is guarded by gargoyle sculptures, and the mosaic of Belle and the post-transformation beast, as well as the famous rose in the glass dome. On the other hand, the painted ceiling is hard to ignore. The heavenly ceiling is decorated with newborn cherub faces that are very similar to the Disney Imagineer's baby features. Number 8. Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin. Disney Secrets. Everyone aspires to be the greatest vehicle in Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin, if not the best car of the day, month, or year. After all, who doesn't like a little friendly rivalry? While the standard advice is to shoot distant rather than near targets and to aim for moving rather than stationary targets, most individuals have already worked it out. If you've come this far, you're searching for Disney World's true secrets. As you leave the first chamber, you may get some of the largest point increases. Normally, your vehicle will spin in a certain direction on its own. But don't just stop there. Turn your car completely around so you're facing the other direction. Then you must fire the orange robot's arm, the buzzsaw's back, or the orange robot's backs. The latter will give you up to 100,000 points each hit. And, fortunately for you, we're not done yet with our Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin advice. Try to hit the target that is right below him in the most famous chamber, the one with the colossal Zurg. If you reach it, you'll get another 100,000 points. Number 7. With an opening pitch, begin Casey's Corner. Casey's Corner is renowned for serving traditional American fare. It offers customers a variety of hot dogs, including one that's been turned into nuggets, and is a staple of theme park fare. And the cuisine provided at theme parks coincides well with the food served at sports events. Because Casey's Corner opens its doors every morning, one lucky small guest can assist in Casey's Corner's opening ceremony. One child is chosen to throw out the first pitch with a cast member and lead the crowd in a rendition of Take Me Out to the Ball Game. The young assistant will then be rewarded with a box of Cracker Jack, as will a large number of others in the hungry audience. Number 6. Wakey Tinker Bell. Tinker Bell is a busy little fairy, as we all know. She's always tinkering, giving her human friends pixie dust, and assisting Peter Pan and her fellow fairies. We can't blame her for wanting to sleep in a little after all that hard work. You can really go and wake Tinker Bell up since she normally sleeps in until after the park opens. Each morning, the first person who enters Tinker Bell's treasures in Fantasyland and requests that she be woken up will be able to do so. For young fairy lovers, this daily routine is a magical experience packed with Disney enchantment and even a sight of Tinker Bell. Please keep in mind that this activity is becoming more popular, so if you want to participate, be to the park as soon as it opens. Also, make sure you have a strategy for getting to Tinker Bell's treasures as soon as possible. Number 5. The Tower of Terror's Horrifying History. The Tower of Terror is one of Disney World's scariest rides. But did you realize that this well-known roller coaster has its own terrible history? Riders watch a pre-experience video before boarding this adrenaline-pumping ride, in which they learn about a group of guests who mysteriously vanished after the hotel was struck by lightning. However, you may be surprised to learn that there is a kernel of truth in that story. The tower was struck by lightning while it was being built. What a bizarre Disney World hidden gem. Number 4. There are some Disney secrets hidden in the Tree of Life. The Tree of Life in Animal Kingdom doesn't seem to get as much attention as other Disney World park icons like the Epcot Ball and Cinderella's Castle in Magic Kingdom. That's a shame, because there are so many incredible details on this one-of-a-kind tree. First and foremost, did you realize that the Tree of Life lacks actual leaves? The Tree of Life has over 100,000 fake leaves that have to be placed by hand. What an incredible task for the Imagineers. There are also 300,000 hand-carved creatures in the tree, including flamingos, iguanas, lemurs, kangaroos, and much more. As if that weren't enough, the Tree of Life is constructed atop an oil rig, which is an intriguing side note. In addition, the root system of the Tree of Life has a theater. You may learn about the Bug-Eat-Bug world by watching this 8-minute movie featuring your favorite characters from A Bug's Life, including Flick and Hopper. Number 3. The Haunted Mansion's Strange Secrets. In the dark, scary worlds of the Haunted Mansion, Disney Imagineers had a fun concealing lots of Disney secrets. There are many eerie shadows, strange bats, and hidden Mickeys, and Minnies and Donalds. The first true Disney secret is that Walt Disney World's Haunted Mansion ride really extends skyward. It isn't an elevator that transports you to the top, like it is at Disneyland California and Disneyland Paris. It is elongated. In the Haunted Mansion, there's also a homage to Mr. Toad. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride was replaced with the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, as many Disney fans know. Mr. Toad was not only honored on that ride, but he is also buried in the Haunted Mansion's pet cemetery. Then there's the unseen piano player, whose shadow can still be seen, the clock hands that are really fingers, and the phantom horse driving the carriage into the courtyard. And I'm sure there are more Disney mysteries in the Haunted Mansion that have yet to be discovered. Number 2. Listen in on an old-fashioned phone call. An old-fashioned telephone is placed on the wall of the Main Street confectionery at Magic Kingdom. You may listen in on a discussion between a woman and her daughter called Annie if you pick it up and listen. You'll also be able to hear Miss Clump, another nosy eavesdropper, listening in on their discussion. These are the residents that live above the Main Street confectionery, according to the cashiers. Number 1. Walt Disney World Railroad's Little Treats. Because Walt Disney loved trains, it's only natural that this underappreciated Disney attraction has some of the greatest Disney World secrets. To begin, there is a shelf with things ready to be picked up if you board at the Main Street station. Discover hidden gems such as Aladdin's lamp and the possessions of other famous Disney characters. You'll probably need to contact a cast member for assistance in finding the shelf. And that's not all the Main Street station has to offer. Antique mutoscopes, the devices where you spin a wheel and flip through a sequence of images to make a movie, are strewn around the platform, and although most people think they're just for show, they really function. Put a cent in and you'll receive a movie that's almost free. The Walt Disney World Railroad's last Disney secret takes place aboard the train. You may be invited to be a guest conductor if you sit in the final vehicle, the one with the platform at the rear. All aboard, you'll be able to say, as well as the names of each land you pass into the microphone for all of the other riders to hear. What do you think about our video? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications before you go. Thanks for watching.